Well, the courtroom verdict sending shockwaves through the Justice Center today. 3 former San Antonio police officers accused in the shooting death of Melissa Perez found not guilty on all charges. The jury left for deliberations just after 1 p.m. today and reached a verdict before 3 o'clock.
2 of the officers faced 4 charges, including murder. The 3rd officer, aggravated assault, an assault in connection to the shooting that the defense claimed was self-defense. News 4 San Antonio's Taylor Warrenby has been covering this trial from the start and joins us now live with the latest.
Yeah, in just an hour and a half, the jurors returned with their verdict. Now, before that, the courtroom was on edge, anxiously waiting, and when that was read to the courtroom, emotions ran high.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Eleazar Alejandro, not guilty of the offense of murder.
Testimony, heated tension, and reviewing mountains of evidence, a Bexar County jury cleared the 3 former SAPD officers of all charges in the 2023 shooting death of Melissa Perez.
We knew what the truth was, but you never know until the verdict comes back, and it was a group effort. All the lawyers with us and behind me and families and a lot of hard work.
The courtroom erupted with emotion as former officers Alfredo Flores, Eleazar Alejandro, and Nathaniel Villalobos were found not guilty on each count.
The government had no expert witnesses, and their their theory kept shifting throughout the trial, and we're just grateful that the jury saw it. The audit trails show who watched videos and who didn't, and it was impossible to do the investigation needed to walk warrants on officers, and it wasn't done, and so those are directive in 6.5 hours and made it to a captain.
The defense claims there was an institutional failure on the part of the police department and the prosecution on how they chose to investigate and prosecute this case.
The evidence that the chief of police was out at the scene. He did not sign into the crime scene log because there was none that was drawn up, and that's required by procedure. He should have written a report about what he saw. None of the command staff looked at any of the videos. So how can they make a decision to charge these officers if they didn't look at the videos and they didn't do a thorough investigation?
While there was a sigh of relief for the former SAPD officers, the Perez family left the courtroom in tears.
Loss is loss, and so we feel for them. I mean, it was never about them. It was never against them. They went through a lot too, unfortunately, with Miss Perez. They were very gracious.
Now, the 3 former SAPD officers will walk free, but one defense attorney said prosecution. Reporting live from the Justice Center, I'm Taylor Warrenby, News 4 San Antonio.
The San Antonio Police Officers Association put out a statement after today's verdict, saying they are thankful for the not guilty verdict. They blasted what they called a lack of transparency by District Attorney's Office during the prosecution of the case. There's been no comment so far from the DA's office about today's decision. Supporters